Well, good morning everybody, this is DearMamaSal, and it's a pretty frosty morning. If you have a look here, see the frost there, and you imagine what it's like inside my car. Oh well, never mind. Well, hi everybody, I just wanted to show you how this cardboard thing works. Alright, so here it is, the whole car is frosted up. And that's where the cardboard was. Works like a thing. Well, hello everybody, this is DearMamaSal. On a chilly Monday morning. I don't mind telling you this, I consider this to be chilly. It's -5 in Canadian here in southern British Columbia, which would make it about 23 in America. And I've got a cold in my nose as well. So basically, I'm going to sound rather interesting, and if I sniff, I apologize. I'm just waiting for my car to warm up. Totally, it's 3/4 warmed up, so we're doing pretty well. Not a cloud in the sky, as the song goes. Crisp, cold morning. But the good news is, none of that white fluffy stuff falling. Yay. I thought you'd enjoy a practical look at what putting that cardboard over my windshield does in the mornings. And what I do is I just drop the cardboard into the back of my car so that as my car warms up, it also dries out the cardboard. And then that's where it is ready for when I Actually, I normally don't do that now that I think about it. I think I did today. What did I do with it? I don't know. I think that's what I did with it today. I normally just put it under the eaves of my house. So I've got the sore throat, sniffs, and a much better eye. For those of you who've been concerned, I was really quite, I always try not to look at Judy's channel after I've been down there, because some of the stuff that gets said is pretty hateful. So I try and keep away from it for a while until it's calmed down. I did happen to look because I wanted to check on a particular thing that we were both going to put up, and I don't want to put stuff up before Judy. It's their stuff. And so, but I find it really interesting how many people, had noticed my eye, and, how many incredibly talented doctors apparently were out there busy diagnosing what was wrong with my eye. And there was quite a thing going on about the fact I had eye cancer. And then luckily, 2 people who actually had knowledge of this problem. One who actually stated that she was an eye doctor said no, what's happened to her is she has had a blood vessel pop, which of course is exactly what happened. And the other person said yes, it happened to my sister. And somebody was telling me that there's somebody they know, or their sister or somebody, that each time she produced babies it happened. So good news is it's a lot better today. It's definitely losing its intensity, it's losing its intense color, it's losing its mass. And I was glad that the eye doctor had told me expect it to get worse before it gets better. I think if I hadn't known that, I would have got a bit scared over the weekend. The weekend, right. What fun. Now, I hope you all understood that whole business about why I spent extra time on Friday, even though I was really keen to get down to see Benji and Judy, why I took extra time to go and just have my car checked out by my technician. And you know, the funny thing was I could have gone to somebody much closer and I didn't, because I wanted to go with the people who really knew my car well. You know, they've been looking after it for some time and they know how I drive, they know how old it is and its history. You know, they've been doing major services on it forever. So to me, it was a case of peace of mind. If they told me, Sal, you're okay to go, I was going to go. You know, that was it. If they had said to me, Sal, I would go if I were you, I wouldn't have done. I probably would have left my car right there, right then, and called for a cab and made the call to Benji and Judy. So there's one thing that I really do recommend for those of you who are younger and have vehicles. I know that when you're young, you know, the vehicles that you are inclined to buy are not known to be the most reliable vehicles in the world. But one of the things I do recommend is get yourself a mechanic who knows your car and knows you and the way you drive and your car. I'm pretty sure if I'd taken my car back to a dealership, they would have given me a totally different story. So that's just a point I wanted to make. It's my car maintenance tip for the day, if you like. The drive down, as you know, was pretty uneventful. It was really good fun, other than a little bit of a hiccup at the border when there was a little bit of drama, but you know, that sort of gets the adrenaline going. And luckily I kept my sense of humor. I was a little concerned when that cop car was hunting me down, but then delighted to see that he passed me by and he wasn't hunting me down at all. It was just I was in his way, so to speak. So a really nice drive down, and I enjoyed the drive down. But it was such a fun weekend, although in effect I really only stayed a day. But it felt like a weekend. We packed so much into it. And I got really all the little bits that I would want to have when I go down on one of those trips. I got time to chit-chat with Judy. I got time to chit-chat with Benji. I got time to help Benji with a little bit of December stuff, which is, you know, what we're into at this time of the year. I got time to sit with Juliana and do Play-Doh. I got time to sit with the twins and play with them. So, you know, it was a... Oh, and I saw Sean. So, you know, it was a total sort of package in 24 hours. And the reason, as you all know, the reason I came home early was because I wanted to miss the Black Friday traffic. And then, sadly, in a way, it didn't happen until fairly late yesterday. So I could have stayed the extra night. But, you know, as I said to my family over dinner, I say my family, but you know what I mean, over dinner last night, because we do Sunday dinner together, I'm still glad I did it, because I didn't want any more stress in the week. You know, I'd obviously been a little stressed out with one thing and another. I was pretty sure that the blood vessel in my eye didn't pop because it just felt like it. There must have been some stress going on that I wasn't aware of. And so I really did want to try and give myself a quiet drive back. And by the way, I did it I don't think I've ever done it that fast in my life, and I wasn't speeding. You know, I was just going my usual pace, and I really beat all records for me, door to door. So I was very pleased. It is really winter wonderland. Like, I mean, if it weren't for the fact that there isn't any snow. Wow! I've got to come back and walk this bird sanctuary again, people. The water is way up. You remember I said I took a walk in the summer for you and showed you how the drought had affected the bird sanctuary, and I said one day I'll come back and show you what it looks like when it's full. Well, it's full. So I need to come and take a quick walk just so I can show it to you. Of course, that water is all frozen right now. So the ducks are taking ice skating lessons, and I'd like you all to imagine that for a second. Got that picture? Little ducklings? Good. Actually, not the little ducklings. It's way too early for little ducklings, but the ducks themselves. Mummy and Daddy Duck out there doing their ice dancing. I don't know why that's a pretty picture in my mind. The kid in me likes that picture. I can sort of see them, you know. Very big skating ring, by the way. Very big. So they get to do lots of quads on the way down. Oh, that's so cute. So who needs Disney when you've got a mind? All right, onwards.